Hi, welcome to fourth grade back to school night. I'm Mrs. Bennett,
I'm Mrs. Larson.
and we are your fourth grade teachers this year. You probably know me as the former sixth grade teacher. I moved to fourth this year. And Miss Larson?
I taught first grade here for 5 years ago. So some of your kiddos, I had their older siblings. But I'm back. And we're excited to be in fourth grade. It's both a new grade level for us, but it'll be awesome.
And we're so excited to have your kids.
Yes.
We wanted to show you a few things first. So let me pull up our website. So if you haven't been on here, please make sure you familiarize yourself with the Woodrow Wilson website. In the classroom section, right in the middle, go to elementary. And then we're down at the bottom, fourth grade, Mrs. Bennett, Mrs. Larson. Here's a little bit more about us if you want to read through it. And then this is going to be the place you want to go. This has all of our information. You can email us directly from the website. Just click on our email links. It has our phone numbers. However, we don't really respond a whole lot by phone. It's a little harder not knowing parent work schedules and our work schedules as well. So email is probably the best way to contact either of us.
You can get back to you a lot quicker that way.
Yep. We have a parent information slide. It's going to give you some important dates for the next month. If you click on this link here, click here for back to school info sheet. It's going to pull up an informational sheet that will read to you or kind of highlight some important things. So don't worry if you can't see this on the video. We understand how hard that is. So we're just going to highlight some things really quick with this, and I'll take us back to the website when we need to. So, I'm going to start with birthdays. So we are a healthy school, which means please don't bring in food for birthdays. We know you like to bring in cupcakes or donuts or things like that, but it's just really hard not knowing all of the allergies that we have we know them, but handing them out to all the 30 kids in our classes. We will make your child's birthday special. We'll give them a teacher gift. We'll sing to them and make it special in other ways. So, but just please don't send in food.
For snacks and water bottle, your child will need one healthy snack. We'll do it mid-morning during language arts. And then for their water bottle, the drinking fountains are still not in use because of COVID protocols. And so make sure that they have a water bottle and they'll be able to take it with them to lunch or to math or language arts around with them. And then we will make sure to send those home Friday so that you can clean them. But please, please, please remember to send them back again Monday so they have a way to drink water.
We do have water bottle fillers, so even though the drinking fountain for single drinks is not in use, we can still fill their water bottles.
Yep.
Planners are used as a major communication tool between home and school. It allows us and you to stay up to date on daily events and assignments. Planners must be signed by a parent or guardian every night. So please make sure you go through that with your child. What they might have for homework, what they did during the day, just put a quick initial at the bottom so you can send it back the next day.
Mm-hmm. Even if they say they don't have homework, they'll have to write that in just so you can sign off on it. For discipline, we are a Love and Logic school. If you've been going to school here for years, you know exactly what that is, but we implement these beliefs into our classroom. We'll also be using Class Dojo, which you've probably seen come up from the younger grades. With the little monsters, but it kind of just helps monitor behavior, and you'll be able to see on your side what's happening, good and bad. And then also you can send us quick little email responses on there or questions about behavior or really anything, and we'll be able to respond on there quickly as well. But each student situation will be different and handled accordingly, and we will let you know if we need to email or call home. Hopefully not, but you'll be able to keep track of it there.
Unfortunately, due to COVID, we can't allow classroom volunteers, parents to volunteer in the classroom. That could change. Things change with COVID instantaneously, as we found out last year. So we'll let you know if that changes throughout the year. And then we are planning to go on 2 field trips. We'll let you know if we need parent volunteers for that to accompany us on those field trips, and when and where we're going. So.
And she's going to pull up on our website the daily schedule. You can see what our, you can kind of see, you'll be able to see it on the website, what our schedule will look like each day with the kids, and then also our special schedule. So you can keep track, especially of PE days. Make sure they're wearing like appropriate shoes to be able to run and play.
So here's our schedule for the day. Students will arrive between 7:45 and 8, just like we were in the before COVID. We'll have math. So we'll have like a morning meeting between 8 and 8:10, letting them kind of cool down from entrance. Math from 8:10 to 9:10, language arts from 9:15 to 11:15, lunch and recess, and then specials. And then we'll have science right after specials for an hour, and then our last one is social studies. And then we'll pack and planner and dismissal this year is driveline again. I think I stole that from you. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Fourth grade specials. So the big one here for Mrs. Bennett's class, PE is on Wednesday. Library is on Monday, but if we don't have school for Monday, then it'll be moved to Friday. And then for my class, PE is on Tuesdays. Library is on Tuesdays as well. Easy to remember. So those are the big ones. Make sure library books are back and the right shoes are worn for PE.
Right. Let's see. So classroom homework policies. Please note it's a district policy that your child gets 2 days to make up any work that is missed, any 1 day absence. So if they miss a day, when they get back, they have 2 days to make up that work and get it turned in. No names. Each room has a no name tab where students can look for any missing work. If they didn't happen to put their name on their papers, they will automatically receive a -1 in the grade if they did. So it will take their grade down just a tad. Late work. For every day an assignment is late, it will automatically receive a 10% deduction for up to 5 days late. If they found their paper in the no-name bin, it doesn't count as late work. Just so you know. Okay. After 5 days, the assignment will no longer be accepted. Low assessment grade, each assessment is treated a little bit differently, but we do have the rule of 71 here. That is at teacher discretion use. So we will let you know if your child can complete an assessment for the rule of 71. Remember, that needs to be completed with an adult to get that grade. So we'll have more information on that as it comes
as we
home.
go. Yeah, depending on what the situation is. And then the last thing is just communication, kind of back to what we were saying. Email is obviously the best policy. If the kids are working quietly and we're able to check an email and respond to it really quick, we can do that versus trying to like listen to a voicemail and call you while the kids are in here as well. So stick to email as much as you can. Call us if you need. And our emails are also on the bottom of this, but again, on that first page where you can just click directly on them. So
I did want to go through, so if you go through the rest of this slideshow, it's going to give you a little bit more about what we're doing in math. We also have clickable files in here as well. So the homework sheets, we have an on-level grade key and an advanced key because we understand getting into 4th grade, some parents are a little iffy about helping their children because they don't want to do it wrong. So we have the keys in here for you. Please help us monitor that at home. It's not for your child to just copy answers. These are the book links. So we have on level and advanced for 10 lessons at a time. So that way your child won't have to take a math book home. They can just look it up online.
And then their planner will say what lesson they're on to for that day. So if you miss a day and they want to just go ahead and work on it before you even come back to get missing work, you can kind of see what the next assignment will be and get on there and do it.
And then we'll update the language arts, science, and social studies slides as we go. We went ahead and put the units that we're covering in science this year. So it'll be 1 unit per trimester. So our first unit is soils, rocks, and landforms. So they're going to learn about soils and weathering, landforms, mapping the Earth's surface, natural resources. And then in social studies, these are the big units we're going to cover in 4th grade this year as well. Mm-hmm. So we have our year-long plan. I did want to touch on one more thing before we let you go. Parent links page. We do have a link to my plan book, and Miss Larson's plan book isn't linked yet, but I'll get that on there
soon.
And then the Wonders link as well. So if your children want to do any kind of reading or vocab work in their Wonders, that link is on this website too. So
for language arts.
Yep. Please email us. Let us know if you have any questions or concerns. Yep. And we're so excited.
We're excited. A couple more days.
Yep. Back in person.
Back to school night tonight and Thursday in person.
Yep.
So.
Have a good night.